My name's Carolyn, and I'm a Tecla user. 10 years ago, I was working as a circus performer in Toronto, and there was an accident on the flying trapeze, and unfortunately, I was paralyzed from the shoulders down. I'm now someone who lives with quadriplegia, so I have no movement or senses below my shoulders.
Carolyn in a wheelchair.
So in the beginning, I had to spend money on some very specific devices that would help me activate things like a cell phone or a home phone. And it would work in your basic sense, but again, there were some frustrations with the rise of the smartphone and tablets, and I was left with my basic flip phone, and I was sort of cut off from a part of communication culture, just knowing that they could do this and I couldn't, and it was another sort of frustration with being injured.
An office.
My name is Mauricio Meza, and I'm a co-founder of Komodo Open Lab. Komodo Open Lab develops technology to improve the lives of people with disabilities. So we have developed a hardware interface that we call the Tecla Shield. The Tecla Shield allows someone with very limited mobility, so someone with a spinal cord injury, multiple sclerosis, or cerebral palsy, to control a smartphone or tablet using very simple interfaces. This can be a big button that someone can just press with their head. It can be a switch where they can blow into, some switches where they can blink, or it can even integrate into a wheelchair, and the user can use the same controls they use to drive the wheelchair to control the smartphone.
A quadriplegic man in a wheelchair uses a microphonic Tecla interface to scroll through the menu on a smartphone mounted on his chair. Then Carolyn is interviewed.
While I was at Lyndhurst Spinal Cord Rehab after my injury, I met Mauricio, who was the assistive technology consultant, and there he taught me how to use my desktop computer. When Mauricio started developing Tecla, he asked me if I wanted to be a beta tester, which I jumped at a chance to do. I was finally able to text. I was able to check emails on the go and use different apps like book readers and magazine readers, because I'm not able to turn pages independently, and with the phone, I was. There's a new safety factor that has been a sort of a positive result of being able to use Tecla through any smartphone. I feel more supported. It's almost like Tecla has my back, because I'm able to use multiple methods of communication through just the smartphone and Tecla. I use the phone now for work. I've had to obviously change careers. From circus, I now work in magazine publishing and editing. And it's just this being connected to peers, to friends, to a work world that was impossible with my little flip phone in the beginning. Yeah, I'm happy to have this and sort of be part of the world again.
A photo of a smiling 60-ish blonde woman with her arms around Carolyn. Caption, Connect Ability Challenge.